is someone or thing that he has his money for, and he's not honest or forward with me about that. I don't know what it is. He never leaves me. We're together every day. Even if I ask him nicely or scream to hell to go away, he will not. There is something going on, and I don't know what it is, besides my own situation. I want to be with my children. I was not raised to eat food and not at least offer some of it to someone sitting with me. The fact that he has money in his pocket and refuses to buy himself food, but if I don't offer half of what I have, everyone around me begins punishing me, whether that's through online harassment, telephone calls, assault. There are so many clear indicators that what's going on is immoral, unethical, malicious, and nefarious. There are so many indicators that so many of us are being used quite literally like video game characters to be harmed and curated with. And it's sickening. And I don't understand the purpose. A video game is not the same as using a human being to cause trauma to another human being. What don't you understand about that? So when you guys hear my blog posts and my live updates starting to sound like this, like I'm counseling children, understand that my opinion and my feelings on the matter are that the people around me are fucking complete belligerent morons. That I think they should all be loaded into a semi-truck trailer, all of the rapists, all of the creepers, all of the opportunists who harm women and children, all of the undercover, sexually deviant people who can be incentivized by the promise of a BJ or a handy. These are the terms that they're using now. I know. And I think it's disgusting. If you've raised a child that is not being forced to engage in behavior like this and is engaging in such behavior, you owe the entire community an apology. And you owe the entire community an explanation. And you also owe the entire community a suggestion and a suggestive plan for how to undo the tremendous amounts of trauma and detriment and abuse that have been done. I don't blame you. I've met people with children who seemed normal that were fucked up. Fucked up. But you most certainly need to be a part of the solution. I am going to use the $40 Xavier gave me yesterday on some fucking pancakes. I'm 22 weeks pregnant. It's cold outside. I don't give a fuck if you people like it or not. If you want to be part of the solution, please do. Please tell me how to contact you or any agency or group or funding, because I need an apartment. I need an apartment that is safe to raise my family, my 3 children who are already in existence. My daughter needs her mother to be prepping her for college next year. She's 17 years old. She was 14 years old when we went into this, living with me 5 days out of the week, getting all B's and A's in her classes. Her grades have not been that way since then. Her attendance has not been that way since then. Who pays for that? Because there's most definitely a dollar amount associated with that. When you tie and bound and gag a mother whose responsibility is to be with her children. And you keep this woman in a space where she cannot possibly raise her children. Who pays for the detriment that follows? I've been paying my taxes since I had my first job at the age of 14 years old. My parents have always paid their taxes. They're property owners, owners of vehicles, owners of houses, and they've been poor and lived outside and had nowhere to go. They've been bullied by law enforcement, and law enforcement has assisted them. We've been ignored by the FBI. And as far as I know, the FBI is taken over. We don't have the FBI anymore, as far as I know. Because if the FBI was in existence, the things that have happened to me that I can solve, logistically I can solve them. Practically, I don't have the resources, the funding, or the connections to get them solved. But you would think that someone in the FBI with access to every piece of intellectual property in existence, Rolodex, phone numbers, etc. and so forth, you would think that a person in a position like that would most certainly have the ability and the desire to solve the problems that have been unfolding around me, resulting in repeated assaults, robberies, and other exploitative behaviors against myself and people like myself or around myself. But they've not. You know how I know they've not? I'm still outside in a fucking tent on the side of the road. That's how I know. I'm going for pancakes.